Hello and welcome. Welcome to my world. This is my story. My name is Abiola Segun-Williams. You know, one of the things about life, there was some years back, I was on my way out of the country with my children and we're at the airport. And I saw a former state governor seated quietly reading newspaper. You know, in those days, we still used to read newspapers. Sitting quietly, in a small space at the airport, reading his newspaper. I said, is that not Governor so and so? Sitting like that. He used to, in his days as a governor, was surrounded, flanked, left, right, center, front, backward, by security details, protocol, and con. The same man, not even one, not one. Now, wow. So this is how life is. Things can change like this. Later on in years, I found out myself, how things can change sporadically, how things can change. If you had money yesterday, does not mean you will have it today. If you had status some years back, you were something, does not mean you will be that thing today. There have been incredible people with significant reputation, and today you don't know where they are because life has turned, things have changed. Something that affected me was one day some years back, I went for an audition, right? And at that audition there were so many people. I wasn't expecting that kind of crowd, And I've always lived a sort of closed life, sheltered. Like a friend of mine would say that I live in a bubble. I'm, what you call conservative, or somebody who doesn't really go out much, who doesn't know what's happening, something like that. Anyway, and I went for this audition. This was me, that I've acted on stage with major actors in Nigeria in the 80s and 90s, and worked with principal people, done big jobs, and over the years now become a producer of stage productions myself, and written and directed, and I saw quite a number of the people that had sort of learned the craft through me were at the same audition. I felt so small. I felt life had whipped me bad, And because nobody recognized me, nobody was giving me any preferential treatment or, I was just part of the crowd. And here I was all dressed up, wanting to bowl them over. Hey, I was in the sun for hours. After a while, I carried myself gingerly, slushly into my motor car and told my driver, I was crying, told my driver, let's go to the house. When I got home, I cried. I said, what's happening to my life? God, what's happening? What's happening? Where am I going? What's happening? It was a very disheartening moment for me. And I know that there are some people who are like that, who've gone through a lot, who have been the cynosure of all eyes. They've been missed, so and so, beauty queen, They've attained certain heights in their various industries. They've been chairman of boards. Then suddenly nobody recognizes you. You go somewhere, nobody pays attention. They don't even know. And these Gen Zs, they don't used to send anybody. Hey, don't send you nobody. In fact, they don't know you. Even if they know you gone papa, they didn't send you. So there's a tendency when you start getting to a certain age, start feeling life has passed me by. No. Like somebody was saying to me the other day, and by the other day I mean just very recently, that you keep reinventing yourself. You keep moving ahead. Because if you stay back, you'll be covered. You have to keep pushing forward. Even when the torrents are really very high and very brazen, you keep pushing past them. Because nobody's coming to save you. Hey! The first day that thing hits me, I was like, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to lift you up. But God is. God will lift you up. God will save you. But you must be available. You must be positioned for it. Thank you for listening to my tidbits, to my story. And I hope you have learned one, if not two, major life lessons. God bless you.